Hey guys, DC Network here, coming at you with another video. So Young Justice was one of the last action shows to be on Cartoon Network. And I've never really talked about it on my channel despite my love for action shows, especially the ones that were on Cartoon Network. And the reason for that is because up until now, I never really saw much of the show. You know, I saw a few episodes here and there, but I never really saw much more than probably what was 2 or 3 episodes. And I just finished watching the first season, and I watched the first episode of the second season until I decided, you know what, I need to make this video. Now, the reason I'm making it is because I think that the jump from Young Justice Season 1 to Young Justice Invasion, which is Season 2, is a little bit strange. Of course, I'm sure it's going to be good. I've only seen the first episode. But the reason I think it's strange is because the show, spoilers ahead if you haven't seen Young Justice, by the way. So the show's first season ends off where Young Justice, the Young Justice team saves the Justice League from being controlled by various villains. And so that was really cool and all. And then at the end, it's New Year's, and Robin kisses Zatanna, Kid Flash kisses Artemis, and then Superboy kisses Miss Martian, because obviously they've been dating for a while. And so after that, you expect that Season 2, the first episode's called Happy New Year, so your expectation is that the first episode of Season 2 is picking up exactly where Season 1 left off, because Season 1, it ended with it hitting New Year's. The clock struck at midnight, and it was January 1st. And then Season 2, it says Happy New Year's, the first episode, and it's also January 1st, obviously, so you would assume that the show picks up exactly where the first season left off. But no, it doesn't do that. The second season picks up 5 years later on New Year's Day, which is kind of strange in my opinion. And the reason I'm saying this is because it's weird, because I expect this to happen if the show was on hiatus for a while, if it was like it ended and they brought it back, like what's happening right now. Like Season 2 ended in 2013, and now next year in 2019 we're going to be getting a Season 3. So in that case, I expected that, hey, yeah, there's going to be a time jump between seasons, because, they've had about 6 years in real life pass between these two seasons, so you expect there to be some changes to the cast, and maybe the show would also be somewhere in the future. Just like how Samurai Jack Season 4 ended, and Season 5 is like 30 years in the future, something like that. But in this case, you have Young Justice Season 1 ending and Season 2 Invasion being picked up, I believe, relatively quickly after the first season ended. So it's not like there was this long hiatus, and the show's taking place 5 years later, which I think is pretty strange on multiple levels, because one, you just got familiar with the cast of characters in Young Justice, you just got familiar with the team, and now all of a sudden, pretty much that entire team is disbanded, at least as of the first episode. Like I said, I haven't watched past the first episode of the second season, so I don't know if they come back together. I know that they're going to appear. It's not like these characters are gone from the show. They will appear in the show, but I do just think it is pretty strange that the team's basically disbanded that you got to know and get used to for the entire first season. I think that's really strange. I mean, that's pretty much my main problem with the 5-year gap between Season 1 and 2. It's just that we just got used to these characters, and now all of a sudden they're disbanded as a team, and now there's all these new characters brought in. I just think that's pretty strange. Like I said, I know that Kid Flash and Aqualad and Artemis, they're going to come at some point this season. I'm only on the second episode, so it's not like I've seen the whole season already and I know, yeah, they're not coming. 100% I know they're coming. I've seen clips of them in Season 2. But it's still strange to me that you've disbanded the original team and just decided to bring in a bunch of new characters. Like, I expected, because I knew that Beast Boy was joining the Young Justice team. I knew that Bumblebee was, Wonder Girl, Batgirl and Blue Beetle. I knew they were all joining the team, and I knew about Nightwing. But I expected it to be that, hey, the Robin we knew in Season 1 is now Nightwing, and he's the leader of the team, which that's the case. But then I also expected it to be that gradually throughout the season, or maybe in the beginning, we would be getting all these different members of the team. They would have different superheroes joining the team in addition to the original cast of characters we had in season 1. But obviously that's not the case, and the original cast of characters are gone pretty much, and we have to wonder what happened in 5 years. I'm sure that the show's going to address it in the rest of the episodes, but it's just strange to me that you just got used to this cast of characters in 26 episodes in the first season. Then in the second season, basically they're disbanded, and you have all these new characters to get used to. So that makes me wonder now, is season 3 going to be another time skip? Because this time a time skip actually makes sense. Like I said, it's been 6 years since the show last aired. So it makes sense that you would do a time skip in the show because, it's been 6 years since you last worked on it. So it makes sense that things would change. So is it going to be another 5-year time skip? We don't know. Maybe, I don't know, at least. Maybe it's somewhere out there. One of the creators said it. I don't know. I haven't researched this topic very much. I'm sure some of you are thinking to yourselves, DC Network, why do you care so much that there was a 5-year time jump between season 1 and 2? Well, imagine this. Imagine you're watching season 1 of Teen Titans, and season 2 comes along, and Robin, Beast Boy, Starfire, and Cyborg are no longer the cast of characters for that season. It turns out that Robin's become Nightwing. It turns out that Beast Boy is no longer a part of the team, and Raven's no longer a part of the team, and Starfire is no longer a part of the team. And the only one left is, say, Nightwing and Cyborg, or Robin and Cyborg, and then everybody else is new. Doesn't that seem a little bit strange to you? Wouldn't you not be happy to see, hey, all my favorite characters are now gone and we have a new team put together? It just seems strange to me. Anyways, let me know in the comment section below if you were okay with this when it happened. Obviously, it happened over 5 years ago, so it's been a while since this has happened. I know I'm really late to watching it, but let me know in the comment section below what you think about the way that DC took Young Justice Season 1 into Season 2. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.